Hello everyone, welcome back to Green Ground. Today we're diving into some of the most fascinating international news stories that have been making waves across the globe. From the bold drone attacks in Russia to the devastating floods in Nigeria, and from the upcoming presidential elections in South Korea and Poland to the UK's shift on Western Sahara, there's a lot to unpack. Let's start with what's been dominating the headlines lately: the Ukraine-Russia conflict. If you've been following the news, you might have heard about the daring drone strikes launched by Ukraine against Russian military bases. These attacks have been quite strategic, with reports suggesting that over 40 Russian aircraft were hit. The operation was incredibly complex, involving drones smuggled deep into Russian territory to target strategic bombers like the Tu-95 and Tu-22. These planes are often used by Russia to launch long-range missiles at Ukraine, so the Ukrainian military's move was seen as a significant retaliation. What's interesting is how this operation has been described by some as a turning point in the conflict. It not only shows Ukraine's capability to strike back, but also highlights the ingenuity and determination of its military. Ukraine has been using these drone attacks to disrupt Russia's military operations, which have been targeting Ukrainian civilians and infrastructure. The timing of these strikes is also noteworthy, as they coincide with another round of peace talks between Russia and Ukraine, scheduled to take place in Turkey. Moving on from the Ukraine-Russia conflict, let's talk about some of the other significant events happening around the world. One of the most heartbreaking stories is the severe flooding in Nigeria, which has resulted in a tragic death toll of at least 200 people. The floods have caused widespread devastation in the region, leaving many without homes or resources. It's a reminder of the power of nature and the importance of global support during such crises. In a different part of the world, the UK has made a significant shift in its stance on Western Sahara. The UK has announced its support for Morocco's proposal for limited autonomy under Moroccan sovereignty. This move is likely to have implications for the region's future political landscape. The Western Sahara conflict has been ongoing for decades, with various countries holding different views on how it should be resolved. The UK's new stance adds another layer of complexity to this already intricate geopolitical situation. In East Asia, South Korea is holding a snap presidential election today. This election is crucial as it follows months of political turmoil in the country. The previous president, Yoon Suk-yeol, was ousted, and now the nation is looking for a new leader. The outcome of this election will not only shape South Korea's internal politics, but also influence its relations with neighboring countries and the global community. Meanwhile, in Poland, voters are casting their ballots in a decisive presidential runoff election. This election could significantly impact Poland's political direction and its relationship with the European Union. The EU has been a critical partner for Poland, providing both economic and political support. The outcome of this election will be closely watched by both Polish citizens and the international community. In the Middle East, the United States has proposed a new nuclear deal to Iran. This move is part of ongoing diplomatic efforts to stabilize the region. Iran has stated that it will respond to the proposal based on national interests, which suggests that the negotiations could be complex and challenging. The US-Iran relationship has been strained over the years, with nuclear issues being a major point of contention. Additionally, the Israeli Defense Forces confirmed the killing of Hamas Gaza chief Mohammed Sinwar in a strike on May 13. This development has significant implications for the region's security dynamics, as Hamas is a major player in the Gaza Strip. In conclusion, the world is full of stories that capture our imagination and challenge our perspectives. Whether it's the bold military strategies in Ukraine, the humanitarian crises in Nigeria, or the political shifts in South Korea and Poland, there's always something new to learn and discuss. Before we wrap up, I want to thank you all for tuning in to Green Ground. If you enjoyed this monologue, please like, comment, and subscribe to support our channel. Check the description for more information and links to dive deeper into these stories. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from you and engaging in a conversation about these fascinating topics. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.